So last night around midnight or so, Donald Trump kept on posting and posting that he claimed he won the debate, that he lost so badly. Then early in the morning, he started attacking Fox hosts like Neil Cavuto, who criticized him for losing the debate. Let me just show you what's been going down as Donald Trump, again, is just spiraling out of control. This is from this morning. He goes, Neil Cavuto, Fox's lowest rated anchor, is one of the worst on television. I actually prefer the losers at CNN and MSDNC. That's what he posted again this morning. Then last night around midnight his time, he posts, she lost the debate last night. She lost it because the onus is completely on her. She's the one that 1/3 of the American population said they don't know where she stands on things. They don't know enough about her to support her or make a decision about her. So the onus is entirely on her to make the case as to why people should trust her. And she failed to do it last night. And then he goes, Charlie Hurt, Fox News contributor. Then he posts this at midnight last night as well. People are just starting to give me credit for having a great debate. And he puts that in caps. The voters and voter polls showed it, but the fake news media wasn't giving the credit that was due. Now they are seeing the results with independent voters, evangelicals, and more and saying, wow. Remember, I wasn't debating one person. I was debating 3. They should fire everybody at ABC Fake News whose 2 lightweight anchors have brought disgrace onto the company. Then he posts this. The great Judge Jeanine on last night's debate in Philadelphia. Then they just have a quote in front of her on this just unabashedly propaganda network that goes, we won that debate, exclamation point. I mean, just think about how unfit can you be for any leadership position where you are just this frail of a person. Just think about in your own life where we've all lost things before, okay? We've all lost things and perhaps a lot of things. Imagine just like stewing in your bed at midnight, whining and saying, I really won. And everybody recognizes me as the winner. He is a psychopath. And I say that in a medical way. I'm not a doctor, but he's actually, anybody can see it. He is a psycho individual, and I'm not trying to be hyperbolic. He's unwell in the head, and stop normalizing this behavior. So then there's 2 campaign emails that go out in the morning like this one, please, exclamation point. And then it goes, tell me you'll answer this question. Alert from Trump, 600 million. Ben, please tell me you'll answer the first question. I hope it's easy. I'll let you be the judge. Are you voting for me again? And it's like a photo of him like with like a sad face. And then it goes, 600 million is the next email. $600 million. That's the size of Kamala's war chest. Every cent is dirty, liberal cash. Here's my rally cry. Can you give me some money? Look, they're just asking for money. We need 1 million MAGA responses. When you click it, it demands that you give them money. Now, on Fox this morning as well, more lies from them. They post this graphic and they say, fact check, domestic oil production, 2.1 million a day under Biden-Harris, 4 million a day under Trump. Notice they don't say a million what? Notice that they don't really cite any sources here as well. It's just kind of like, trust me, bro. And again, like, this is the danger of Fox. It is just giving fake data, false information. The fact is there is more domestic oil production taking place now, right now in the United States under Biden and Harris than Trump. That's just a fact. I don't know what your million a day is and how you're getting this number. It's just inaccurate. You take a look at the most recent statistics from International Energy Statistics from the U.S. Energy Information Administration, which is the one who keeps this data. As of March 11, 2024, United States produces more crude oil than any country ever, including the United States, ever period, full stop. America's energy independent for the first time right now. It was not under Donald Trump. So stop giving fake information. And then CNN, stop bringing people like Scott Jennings on your panel. You don't need panels for everything, other corporate media. Sometimes you can sit in front of a camera like this and just tell people the facts and show people the data like I just did. Show them the chart. I don't need to have the other side say that the actual data is not the data and confuse the American people and confuse the world. And here's Scott Jennings, who always has something to say about everything, right? Scott Jennings is going to give you all the lies about Trump on CNN so that they can both sides the issue. So when he's asked a question, though, why is Donald Trump amplifying lies that Haitian migrants are eating dogs and cats? He goes, you know what? Why are you asking me this? Because you go on there and you lie. So just go up, Scott Jennings, and say that you're CNN's right-wing MAGA liar. Here, play this clip.
Is the real question.
Yesterday, when he said that, he wasn't being sarcastic. He wasn't being hyperbolic. He was amplifying a conspiracy theory that I think you would agree puts a target on the back of Haitian immigrants, and that it is based on racism. Would you agree on that?
Anti-black racism will be more pointed.
Do you think that if there were 20,000 Scandinavians that have been sent to Springfield, people would be saying that they're eating cats and dogs and geese?
I'm not going to answer for him, for his memes or anything else. But I am. But
I'm asking you. Do you think that conspiracy is based on racism?
Because
I mean, it's an
because I'm not going to answer. I don't know. I don't know.
That was a long pause, Scott. I mean,
because I don't know the answer, and I'm not going to sit here and answer for somebody. I don't talk to Donald Trump about what the motivations are, and I don't answer to you either.
But Scott, what is the answer for you?
But the bottom line is,
he's trying to give you a thoughtful answer.
But the bottom line,
you know those podcast ads that sound like a robot reading a script? Well, here's me, the robot, reading for The Perfect Gene, including this bit. They sent me their genes, and after wearing them to battle dragons in a video game, I can confidently say that they're even better than advertised. But is that my true opinion, or just more of the script? Only one way to find out. Picture this: 700,000 pairs of men's parts saved from bad genes. The hero? The perfect gene. Say goodbye to stiff, uncomfortable denim and hello to comfort. These jeans fit like they were custom made, stretch like you wouldn't believe, and look fantastic. The fabric is soft and smooth, no exaggerations, promise, and they're durable enough to handle the everyday challenges life throws your way. The perfect gene also offers an impressive range of sizes with 6 fits from skinny to thick, waist sizes from 26 to 50, and lengths from 26 to 38. So whether you're a short king, a person with a solid build, or somewhere in between, you'll find the perfect fit for the body you're rocking. For a limited time, our listeners get 15% off their first order plus free shipping at theperfectgene.nyc, or just Google The Perfect Gene and use code MeidasTouch for 15% off. That's MEIDAS15. All jokes aside, I've tried The Perfect Gene, and honestly, they become my go-to for comfort and style. These jeans are super stretchy, allowing me to move around freely, and they fit like a dream. I've even gotten a few compliments, which is always a nice bonus. If you ever struggle to find jeans that fit comfortably and look great, The Perfect Gene will be a game changer. But The Perfect Gene doesn't stop there. They've also revolutionized t-shirts. The Perfect Tee has just the right amount of stretch to keep things flattering while staying soft and comfortable. And no worries about shrinking in the wash. It holds up perfectly every time. And remember, The Perfect Gene always offers free shipping, exchanges, and returns, so your order is completely risk-free. It's finally time to stop struggling with uncomfortable jeans by going to theperfectgene.nyc. A reminder, our listeners get 15% off their first order plus free shipping, free returns, and free exchanges when you use code MeidasTouch at checkout. That's MEIDAS15 at checkout. That's 15% off for new customers at theperfectgene.nyc with promo code MeidasTouch15. After you purchase, they're going to ask where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them that we sent you. Forget your khakis and get The Perfect Gene.
One of the few good ones left, Lawrence O'Donnell. Few good reporters. Watch him from last night. Play it.
There is no state in this country where it is legal to kill a baby after it's born. Madam Vice President, I want to get your response to President Trump.
Imagine, in that moment, the panic workings of the mind of that raging racist being corrected on that debate stage last night by 2 black women. The racism that Donald Trump grew up with told him, promised him, that that kind of thing could never happen to him.
And if you want to know why Donald Trump was posting Jeanine Pirro, here's why. Play it.
But the other thing about all this is what makes you think that the way you think should influence other people. You sing for a living. Just deal with that.
If you want to know why Donald Trump was attacking Neil Cavuto, here's why. Play the clip.
You know, it's interesting, too, on that point, Senator, whether she had a good night or Donald Trump had a bad one. Even the normally conservative-friendly Wall Street Journal editorialized today that she won the debate because she came in with a strategy to taunt and goad Mr. Trump into diving down rabbit holes of personal grievance and vanity that left her policies and history largely untouched. What they seem to be saying is that he always takes the bait, and Ms. Harris set the trap. What do you think of that?
Well, I mean, these debates are kind of an artificial construct. You have 2 minutes to talk, and basically what she did is attack, and try to put President Trump on the defensive. So it wasn't exactly.
But he did so well. He did so well in the opposite way against Joe Biden. That guy was as sharp as attack and ready with answers, but he wasn't here. What do you think happened?
Absolutely. Well, she was loaded for bear. There's no question about it. But I don't think that she persuaded any Trump voters to vote for her, and I don't think President Trump persuaded any Harris voters to vote for him. So I think it was pretty much of a stalemate myself.
And you know who also said Donald Trump did horrible last night? I mean, 2 nights ago at the debate on Tuesday, Bill O'Reilly and Geraldo Rivera. Here's what they had to say. They said it was creepy, cringy, weird. He didn't seem presidential. Play this clip.
I mean, they talk about migrants eating dogs and cats. I mean, that's something Saturday Night Live would do. Why would you even bother to do that?
He was childish. He was creepy. He was cringy. That thing about eating dogs, they eat dogs. He was obsessed with it. He wouldn't let it go. He put that bone in his mouth and he rattled it. And I thought that she withstood Hurricane Trump. She came across as competent, even confident after that first half hour, which I agree with you, Trump, that was definitely his best half hour. Then he just descended into chaos. He couldn't make a straight point. He kept returning to generalizations as thinking that through braggadocio alone that he could prevail. He was terrible tonight. And you can apologize for him all you want, but he did not seem presidential. He wouldn't even have made the debate team at a junior high.
And Vice President Kamala Harris's campaign's having a good time with this. Here's what they posted.
What I can tell you is Donald Trump has been preparing for this his entire life. He always is prepared, and he's ready to take Kamala Harris head on that stage.
So just a yes or no, you still do not have a plan?
I have concepts of a plan.
President Trump is well prepared for the debate tomorrow night. That is right. He doesn't need traditional debate prep.
You have said, quote, you lost by a whisker, that you, quote, didn't quite make it, that you came up a little bit short.
I said that?
Are you now acknowledging that you lost in 2020?
No, I don't acknowledge that at all.
But
I
you
said
did
that
say
sarcastically.
That.
You know that. It was said, oh, we lost by a whisker. That was said sarcastically.
It's imagine like a boxer trying to prepare for Floyd Mayweather or Muhammad Ali.
They're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there.
And finally, I want to show you this. This was from earlier in the day. This is the leader in the Democrats in the House of Representatives, Hakeem Jeffries. He goes, why won't these so-called moderates from New York or these MAGA Republicans call out the fact that Donald Trump brought Laura Loomer with him to the 9/11 memorial when Laura Loomer says that 9/11's an inside job? Right by his side is a 9/11 conspiracy theorist. Are you kidding me? Here's Hakeem Jeffries.
It was shocking and irresponsible and offensive to the thousands of people who lost their lives on September 11th, including hundreds of brave first responders, members of the NYPD, FDNY, and others who raced toward the danger in order to help people escape the danger and lost their lives as a result of it. Donald Trump is conspiracy theory peddling, racial arsonist, and pathological liar. That's just the reality of the situation. And it's being visited upon the American people. And the fact that on September 11th, this sacred day, he would bring a 9/11 conspiracy theorist to participate in events during this solemn commemoration should shock the conscience of all decent Americans. And I believe that it does just that.
Anyway, thank you for watching. Hit subscribe. Let's get to 4 million. Have a good one.
Real quick, Meta just changed their algorithm to suppress political content. Please follow our Instagram at MeidasTouch right now as we head towards 400,000 followers so you don't miss a beat.